Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this. Now, we have back-to-back picks for the Brooklyn Nets BKNY. First one is in. It is Noah Clowney from Alabama.
Clowney.
Love this dude. T.O., I know you love him too. Break him down.
He's a good player. Long, athletic, bouncy. I thought his player comparison was somebody that already plays for the Nets. And that was Nick Claxton. Just both really long-limbed guys that would be able to alter shots. And Clowney's going to be able to put on some weight. He also has the ability to knock down shots, a true stretch 4, potential 5, depending on which team the Brooklyn Nets are playing. He's got a lot of upside. This is an upside pick without a doubt, but a lot of defensive upside on top of that.
RC?
I like it. I mean, I like the pick. I mean, he like Teal just said, he's going to play more of a stretch big. I mean, they've shown with Nicholas Claxton. I don't know if he's up for a payday yet. And, this was a team that lacked depth. I mean, they're in transition. So, this is a unique draft in some aspect. Usually this late in the draft with these numbers, you're usually involved in a playoff team. Brooklyn ain't going anywhere. Mm-hmm. And so if you're a young guy, you're getting drafted, this might be an ideal spot to be able to find some playing time. Whereas, usually you're talking the late year, you start getting into the early 20s. You're talking about, teams that's probably second round NBA playoff teams.
No, you're looking at guys that are going to do well after, a couple of years on two ways.
Yeah, sitting there, really G League, automatically going G League. I don't know. Usually some of these guys, as we get further down, you're thinking G League. I think in this case, you can be a rotational guy or get some playing time in Brooklyn.
Yeah, so I think the thing that I really like about Noah Clowney is what he can be in 3 years. Like if you're drafting Clowney here, you're not drafting Clowney to be someone that's going to step in and play right away. Like, one, he hasn't turned 19 years old yet. Like, he's one of the youngest people in this draft. Two, he's incredibly raw. But you can see the potential there. He shot 29% from 3. T.O., you go watch his shot. Stroke looks pretty good.
Yeah,
right.
It's not broken.
Yep, he is a guy.
I've seen that shot. I've seen that shot in person. Like it's
not bad.
He could turn into a good shooter by the time it's all said and done.
He is a guy that could space the floor as a shooter. He's also a very good athlete. Can space the floor as a lob threat at the rim. He is a guy that is a weak side shot blocker, is somebody that can protect the rim. He's 6'10". He's got a 7'3" wingspan. He could jump. He's also someone where if you go watch the Alabama film, like he can switch out on the guards. He can move his feet. Now, he'll get blown by once in a while. He still hasn't quite figured out exactly how to be able to like sit in a stance and defend, but there's flashes there. You can see it. And you can say this dude is 18 years old. And when he figures it out, he will be like the quintessential 3-and-D floor spacing, do it all kind of your fifth option offensively, but a guy that could average 12 points, 6 boards, couple blocks, make a couple threes. I love it. I love Noah Clowney. I think he's such good value in this range if you're willing to wait like 2 to 3 years for him.
The upside is high.
Upside is high. From right up the road from where the Field of 68 had their first game. We had it in Greenville. He's from Spartanburg, which is 15 minutes away. So,
hey, look, that's another thing that I really like about him. Like, I don't want to make it sound like I'm slandering local high school coaches, but he's not one of these. Like, he wasn't a top 100 prospect, right? Like, he was I think he was 108 on 24/7. Like, he wasn't a surefire one and done, right?
No,
he was a guy that went to his local high school that didn't go to one of these like IMG or Montverde or whatever it is, right? Like, he's a guy that is gonna. Like he's almost a blank canvas, I think is the best way to phrase it, right?
Played alongside.
I think he's going to be a G League guy to start, and I think he's going to be a G League guy. Take some time, invest in his body as he fills out. I think he's one of those guys. He's what you're looking for this late in the draft. A guy that has everybody wants a gym, but he's a guy that a tremendous upside.
Mm-hmm. Played alongside PJ Hall.
Did he?
Yep.
PJ Hall's like 24. He's 18. How is that possible?
He was a freshman on that team. PJ was a senior.
So did he really play alongside him, or were they just kind of
they were in the same uniform? I don't know if
PJ
that
Hall
I don't know if
has
that
to
counts
be-
or not. but
How
they
many
were in the
times
same
did he reclass? How old is PJ Hall now?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like shit.
It all somehow whenever you're here, like everyone makes fun of me for talking about UConn. Somehow whenever we're on here, I don't think there's been a show that like in the last 2 years where T.O. has not mentioned PJ Hall somehow, some way.
I think PJ's a good player.
And look, I'm just over here. I'm just glad that he's still alive after that dunk from Jalen Johnson. He survived that.
hey, take it easy. Jordan Hawkins is top 10 player in freaking NBA already.
Dribble handoff jumpers, T.O.
Yeah.
He's
He's,
best,
he's
man.
top
He's
10 player
he's-
in the world in dribble handoff jumpers, but he was picked 14th in the draft.
Yeah, he's quite literally the best shooter in the NBA as of this very moment. Our partner for today's episode is Athletic Greens. I started taking AG1 during the college basketball season, and I loved the impact that it had on my energy levels. I'm a big coffee in the morning guy, but by the time that the afternoon would hit, I needed another boost. AG1 helped me tremendously, especially on those days when I didn't want to get up off the couch and go hit the gym. Their tagline is AG1 is comprehensive health and the power of habit in one. And man, that could not be more true. It's nearly impossible to eat and drink in a healthy manner in the month of February and the month of March when you are in my business. And AG1 was exactly the supplement that I needed to improve my gut health and cover my nutritional basis for the day. I've continued that into April. I've continued that into May, and I'm going to continue that the rest of the summer. All I have to do is mix a scoop of AG1 with some water or maybe add it into a smoothie, and I'm ready to go. Do it after lunch, and you'll be ready to go for the rest of the day. If a comprehensive solution is what you need from your supplement routine, then Athletic Greens is giving you a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. Go to athleticgreens.com/field68. That's field 68 FIELD, the number 6, the number 8, and you can get yours now. So check it out and help support this show. Thanks. Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field of 68 content.